I wanted to talk about overcoming. So many times people have asked me questions and made statements like, if this happened to me, I would do this. Or if this happened to me, I would do that. But you really never know what you'll do until you're in that situation. I want to talk to you about being an overcomer. I want to talk to you about what it means to overcome. I want to share a little bit of my story. This month, it's about overcoming. You're looking at a young man at the age of 32 years old. If I would ever thought that I would be a pastor, leading people to Christ and doing the things in the will of God, I would have said you're a lion. But I'm here. I'm here doing those things. Am I perfect? No. But I strive every day to be more like Christ. And so my testimony is, when I was 18 years old, my father and I, we weren't on good terms. I was into drugs. I was into gangs. I was into fighting. I was into drinking. I was doing everything that I thought I was big enough and bad enough to do. But in reality, I was really hurting myself. And I had people that loved me. I wasn't receiving it. I wasn't receiving that love. And at the same time, I didn't know how to love myself. And I didn't love myself. So really, I couldn't give love because I didn't know how to love myself. But I had a father that was there for me through it all. Like I said, 18 years old, and really a good kid, a kid that had things growing up. I wasn't a typical young man that didn't have a father. I had a great father. I owe a lot of who I am right now to my father. But even with all those things, I chose to go a different direction. I chose to rebel. But I wanted so much to be un-Christ-like, if you will. I wanted to be un-Christ-like. And I found myself in situations, I found myself in a place that I didn't know where I was. I didn't know who I was because I was being something that I wasn't. That makes sense? You ever find yourself in a situation that you know you got yourself in that situation, but you don't know how to get yourself out. And you're living a life that's not yours, a life that you're almost fake. I hear the term people kick around, oh, you gotta be real, you gotta be this. But until you can truly be real with yourself and omit the things that you're going through, omit the faults that you have, then you're still losing. But the moment that you begin to realize, hey, I need help, I'm not the goody two shoes that everyone thinks I am, that's what I had to realize. I had to realize that in order to overcome these issues in my life, I was going to need a real Savior. I was going to really have to see if this Jesus, this Christianity thing was real. I had to see it for myself. Because people can tell you all day long that if you drink water, it'll quench your thirst. But until you pick up the cup and actually drink the water, you will remain thirsty. I owe my life to God because I tried to take my own life. I know Christ died for us. But I tried to take my own life because I was so wrapped up in this person that I didn't know who this person was. So I couldn't find me. And the only person that was going to find me was God. I remember it like it was yesterday. I took a rope. I stood on a chair. I rocked back and forth until the rope and the chair fell. My feet were this far from the ground, if you can imagine me hanging there, trying to get my hand in between the rope just to get one last breath. And as I can remember breathing my last breath, knowing that this was the end, I remember a voice saying to me, you can hang there all day long, but you won't die until you fulfill your purpose. The rope popped, I hit the ground. Reality set in, than what I try to do to myself. Suicide is real. Sometimes in life you feel like you have nothing left or nothing more to give. But I'm an overcomer. And I say to you, you have so much to live for. That next day, that was a Saturday night, that Sunday morning, I gave my life to Christ. Haven't been the same since. Have I had struggles? Yes. I've struggled with many things, but I overcame that. And I'm here to tell you that you can overcome all life struggles. I'm a living witness that marriage can work. I'm a living witness that forgiveness is far more powerful than hate. Today, if you have a story and you want to share it with me, I encourage you. Hit me up. Let me know. I want to hear that story, that what you've overcome. Maybe it's a dark moment and maybe you're still struggling with it. I want to help you. Because if God did it for me, He can most certainly do it for you. God bless. Much love.